In this video, we are going to talk about the 10 best condo buildings in downtown Toronto. According to the City of Toronto website, there are over 2,700 registered condo corporations in Toronto. So as you can imagine, narrowing down to a top 10 is pretty difficult. But here we go. I'm going to focus on buildings which are located specifically downtown. Now, downtown in Toronto is south of Bloor Street. And if you're familiar with the TRREB map, which I will link in the description, is in zones C01 and C08. We're focusing on downtown because there are so many buildings in the city. There are fantastic buildings located north of Bloor, east of the DVP, west of Liberty Village. However, again, we're focusing on C01 and C08. My name is Macallum, and I am the leader and manager of a 39 agent real estate team here in the city of Toronto. We specialize in residential resale, pre-construction, as well as leasing. If you gain even an ounce of value from this video, please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to be notified when I release another video. I want to be a resource for those seeking answers, and the more you interact with my videos, the better the YouTube algorithm will work for me and push this type of content to others like yourself looking to learn. And finally, if you are a buyer, a tenant, a landlord, or a seller looking to chat more, you can scroll down to the description in this video where you can book a buyer consultation, a listing consultation, or just a general call to chat about the real estate market. Before we get into the top 10, I want to point out a disclaimer. This is my opinion. I am in and out of condos showing clients suites every single day, and that's how I've determined which are the top 10 in this list. There are a few pieces of criteria I took into consideration. One, the building is located in C01 or C08, which is downtown Toronto. Two, the building is consistently in demand. No matter what's happening in the market, whether we're riding a high like 2021 or we're experiencing a down market like 2022, people will still want to own suites in the building. Three, for each building, we are going to look at the developer, price per square foot, maintenance fee, and a few others that are subject to my opinion. This list is in no particular order and is again 100% my opinion. Let's take a look at the first building. First on the list is 55 Front Street East, otherwise known as the Berksea. I am biased towards this building because I actually used to live there. Everyone in the building is super friendly, management is amazing, and the concierge staff is incredible. The Berksea is a boutique building located at the corner of Front and Church in the St. Lawrence Market neighborhood. It's a 12-story building with about 160 suites and was developed by Concert Properties. The Berksea does come at a high cost. Suites in the building sell for over $1,400 a square foot, depending on the size. And suites with CN Tower views can sell for close to $1,500 a square foot. Maintenance fees at the Berksea are quite reasonable considering it is a boutique building. Maintenance fees are around 70 cents a square foot. The second building on our list is 75 Portland. This building is loft style with concrete ceilings, exposed pillars, and chic modern design. 75 Portland was developed by Freed and remains one of the most desirable buildings in King West. The building sure is not cheap. The price per square foot hovers around $1,250 depending on the size of the suite. Maintenance fees are quite low at 75 Portland considering it is a boutique building. Moving north to Queen West, we have 38 Cameron, which is third on our list. 38 Cameron is located at Queen and Spadina and was developed by renowned Tridel. If you can find a Tridel building, you know you're getting a good quality product. 38 Cameron has a unique exterior design which stands out in the Queen West skyline. Most balconies are built with walls to the left and to the right, which creates a square design. Suites at 38 Cameron sell for around $1,200 a square foot, which is quite reasonable compared to the other top condos in the city of Toronto. Maintenance fees are around 75 cents a square foot, which is in line with King and Queen West averages. Those who have south-facing suites at 38 Cameron benefit from sweeping city views, which include the CN Tower. It would be a shame not to include a converted hard loft building in this list, so we're going with the Toy Factory lofts as fourth on the list. The Toy Factory lofts are located at 43 Hannah in Liberty Village. You just heard me say the term hard loft, which you may not be familiar with, so we'll pause for a second to discuss the different types of lofts. There are loft style suites in which the bedroom on the second level looks down into the living room on the main floor. There's a double height ceiling on the main floor. A hard loft is a building which was converted from a commercial building into a residential building. And then there are soft lofts. And these are buildings which were not converted from commercial buildings. Rather, the developer designed the building with hard loft features like exposed concrete ceilings, exposed brick, exposed beam, and exposed ducts. Now back to the Toy Factory lofts. This building is located in Liberty Village in a sea of new buildings. 43 Hannah was the site of Irwin Toy Factory, Canada's oldest toy company. In 2008, Lantera converted the building into what we know and love today, the Toy Factory lofts. This building offers residents sprawling suites. Some one bedrooms are even 800 square feet. This building actually has a relatively low price per square foot of just under $1,200. This converted loft reigns superior over others because of the maintenance fees. Maintenance fees are around 50 cents a square foot, which is nothing short of incredible, especially for a converted loft. It's actually one of the only converted lofts that I've ever heard of which had maintenance fees decrease. For our fifth condo, I'm sticking with Liberty Village. 65 through 85 East Liberty is number 5 on the list. This building is on the list for first-time buyers. The reason I like 65 through 85 East Liberty is because it has a lower price per square foot, around $1,100. And the maintenance fees are low as well, around 60 cents per square foot. Lower cost of entry and carrying costs are great for the first-time buyer. I also like 65 through 85 East Liberty because it's comprised of 3 connected towers which form one condo corporation. Each tower is about 25 stories and the entire building is 1,200 suites. Although there are 1,200 suites, it feels like a smaller building because, like I said, there are 3 towers instead of one 60-story tower. Amenities at the building are fantastic, and my personal favorite, a golf simulator. For our 6th condo on the list, we're heading back over to the east side of Yonge Street for 88 Scott. 88 Scott is located near Yonge and King and was developed by Concert Properties in 2017, the same developer as 55 Front Street East. 88 Scott is home to some of the highest value condo suites in the city, and with that, the building has quite a price tag of close to $1,400 a square foot. Maintenance fees sit at around 70 cents a square foot, which is normal for the area. Heading over to Richmond Street, we have our 7th condo, 505 Richmond Street West, otherwise known as Waterworks. Waterworks was developed by Mod in 2020, so it's a very new building. The building has a unique aquatic themed design. The price per square foot at Waterworks is around $1,300 and the maintenance fees are around 70 cents per square foot. There is very little wasted space in each suite at Waterworks, which makes the development all that much more impressive. Back to a true hard loft for the 8th spot on our list, we're looking at the Candy Factory lofts at 993 Queen Street West, which is right across from Trinity Bellwoods Park. This building was converted about 20 years ago and was once home to the CD Candy Company, which are the makers of Rockets and Fizzers. This building is a true hard loft with high ceilings, open concept floor plans, exposed brick, and sleek finishes. With these great features, Candy Factory does have a high price per square foot of over $1,400. Maintenance fees have remained around 50 cents a square foot for the past 6 years, which is incredible. If you want to live in a converted loft, Candy Factory should be one of your first choices. Jumping back over to the St. Lawrence Market, we have 1 Market Street, otherwise known as Market Wharf 2. 1 Market Street is a 33-story tower built up from an 8-story podium and has about 400 suites. The price per square foot is a little over $1,200 and maintenance fees are quite low, around 60 cents a square foot. The great feature of this building are the views. It doesn't matter if your suite faces north, east, south, or west, you will have an expansive view. And finally, we've reached the 10th condo on our list, 224 King Street West, otherwise known as Theater Park. Developed by Brad Lamb about 7 years ago, Theater Park sits almost alone at the corner of King and Simcoe. Brad Lamb is a polarizing figure in the real estate space, but there's no denying that Lamb Developments builds quality condos. Theater Park is certainly not cheap. The price per square foot is over $1,350 and maintenance fees are around 75 cents a square foot. But if you're looking for King West and close to the financial district, this is the building for you. So there you have it, my top 10 condos in downtown Toronto. Keep in mind that this list was based on my opinion, and I will admit I left some condo buildings off because I simply couldn't do a top 20. Let me know in the comments if you think I missed any buildings. Thanks for sticking with me. If you want to chat further about buying or selling condos in Toronto, head to the description of this video where you can book a meeting directly into my calendar.